Let's look at some reasons why it's a good idea to spend instructional time letting students play video games. Video games are in the forefront of education today, and there are ongoing studies and research to support using video games to teach and engage students. As we look at each reason, we'll see how this plays out in WordRader, a new video game that teaches academic vocabulary. The first reason is engagement. Games are deeply motivating for players because their actions create the game-based events and experiences. Players are participants, not just passive consumers. At every step, players are making decisions, solving problems, thinking of new ways to do the same thing for better outcomes. These are 21st century skills that students need to compete globally, and these are at the heart of the Common Core State Standards. Good games revolve around a reward system that recognizes the player's skill, entices them to play more to get more rewards, and keeps them coming back for more. Game currency and badges motivate students to play more, which means more learning. Another reason supporting game-based learning is the individual attention that each student gets, at their own time, at their own pace. Another reason is that games are rich with data. They tell how players are doing, where they are having difficulty, and what they need to do to overcome the problems. Teachers can use the data provided in the WordRader portal to monitor students' progress and provide intervention and additional vocabulary support as identified by flags in the game. Games make it okay for students to fail. It removes the stigma of failing. The best games are designed to make the problem both difficult and fun so that students will want to persist on that problem. According to Robert Marzano, one of the leading experts in vocabulary learning, students acquire and store knowledge two primary ways: linguistic, by reading or hearing lectures, and non-linguistic, through visual imagery, kinesthetic, or whole body modes, and so forth. The more students use both systems of representing knowledge, the better they are able to think about and recall what they have learned. In WordRader, students learn and practice word meaning through linguistic and non-linguistic ways. The virtual dictionary provides student-friendly definitions as well as an animation that puts the meaning in a memorable context. The game content engages students through reading, writing, listening, and speaking modes in a variety of academic situations. The task of learning academic vocabulary is daunting, especially for English learners. And research shows that academic vocabulary is a strong indicator of comprehension. Educators need a range of instructional tools to help students learn vocabulary, and a game-based environment is a perfect tool. The vocabulary in WordRader were chosen for their high mileage and usefulness, broad use in many content areas, meaning depth, and conceptual familiarity. WordRader was developed to address the Common Core State Standards, which include explicit requirements for students to develop and show control of academic language. So, in summary, here's how good games are like good instruction. These are some of the reasons why you should consider using learning games in your classroom. Learn more about it at word-rader.com.